All right, a couple of little news and nuggets for LSU football. Monsour Delane named a finalist for the Thorpe Award, which goes to the nation's best defensive back. Very well deserved. Now, will he win? You never know. These awards are typically like a year after for a lot of guys. Like they had monster years the year before. They get on a list, and then they're able to win it the next year. He is up against Leonard Moore from Notre Dame and also Caleb Downs from Ohio State. Now, both those players are incredible football players. I'm a huge fan of Monsour. Like what he's been able to do this year, it's basically been there's a portion of the field that quarterbacks don't even look. Mm-hmm. And then once they actually do decide to try to test Monsour, he's either had a PBU or an interception.
Yep.
So, like, he's taken away a portion of the football field. He is somebody that has completely raised his level of play since he got to LSU. Right, good player at Virginia Tech, third team All SEC. But now he gets here. You knew the talent was there. Works with Corey Raymond, and he is a first team All American.
Mm-hmm.
So incredible season for Monsour, and I would love to see him win the Thorpe. Now you're going against a guy that plays for Notre Dame and a guy that plays for Ohio State. Yeah. That's going to be, as we all know, pretty tough to overcome. But still, even if he doesn't win the award, an incredible honor for Delane to be able to be a finalist for the Thorpe.
Yeah, what a difference a year can make. What a difference a coach can make. And it just goes to show you too, like that this like time of life for these kids, young men. What a difference 1 year. Like one person, it might be the jump from 17 to 18-year-old. Another kid, it might be 20 to 21. You just don't know when like you're going to come into your peak, or you're going to find that rhythm in yourself. So what a difference a year can, like you said, third team All ACC to now being on the Thorpe Award finalist list.
Right.
But look, the award is a voters' award. So the voters all over the country, they're not getting, Monsour Delane news every day like our fans are. So it's like you said, that's why it's kind of the popularity contest from the year before. And I'm not saying that's even
like when Marvin Harrison Jr., great football player,
right?
When he won the Biletnikoff over Malik Neighbors, that was decided well before the award was actually voted on.
And I'm not saying that's like the wrong way. That's just the reality. Yeah. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong or whatever.
The year Delpit won the Thorpe, he had a better year the year before than when he actually won it. It's not just LSU bias here.
For sure.
I mean, I thought that Delpit deserved it the year before he actually won it.
Yep. But what he's done on the football field this year has been phenomenal. Of course, LSU, the strength of the team has been the defense, and the strength of the defense has been the secondary. That's factual. You can watch this, you can turn on the film, you can see that group who is made of primarily incoming transfers. What he has done and what those other guys in that secondary done is really like a shining light for what this whole transfer portal and this new age of college football has kind of brought about.
Yeah.
Those are like the positive stories that come out of all the negative and all the, I wish it was like back in my day type situation.
Yep.
These are the really one of the positive stories that comes. A guy can go get a fresh start, go get a fresh coach, like when he's coming into his own, and like really boost go from, I don't know what, third team All ACC team player a year ago. I mean, you might be looking at a third, fourth, fifth, sixth round. I don't know what it would be, but now you're going to a surefire first round pick here.
Oh yeah.
And maybe a top 10, 15 pick. It depends on the, team's needs and everything. So is he deserving of the award? Absolutely. Will he win the award? I have no idea. I mean, I think I heard Hunt talking about it yesterday, some different stats. I think only 2 passes completed on him for first downs this year, which is a phenomenal stat. Yeah. He doesn't have the interceptions and like some of the stats that a couple of these other guys, because they just don't throw it to him. And that's actually a really – no stats are great stats for cornerbacks. That just means people aren't targeting them. And when they do target, it's usually a mistake. So proud of him, proud of that work the entire secondary has done. Like of all the things that have encompassed what we talk about, fighting, playing gritty, playing and straining as a football player at all times during a game, no matter the circumstance, no matter the down and distance, no matter the score, that secondary unit has done it. And this guy's played at an elite level, and he will be, my prediction before the year was that Aaron Anderson would be the highest drafted guy on this team. Well, it's now kind of shifted over to this guy.
I don't think there's any question about that. And it's a great point you make about the portal, because there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't like about the transfer portal, because no guardrails, no whatever. We understand that. But Monsour Delane, 91 grade on Pro Football Focus and is a dog. AJ Hawsey, 84 on Pro Football Focus and is a dog. Okay, you got Tamarcus Cooley as well. He's in the high 60s, so not as high as those guys. But you watch Tamarcus Cooley, he's got some dog in him.
It's just all effort, man.
Effort.
Skill, of course, but it's all effort, and it's that strain, like that word. And I think Frank said it when he first took over. We will strain, and that word just resonated with me.
Yeah, because
it's a great descriptive term of how you have to play the game and attack life like that. Like, you got to strain, you got to fight for it, and that's just such a and they epitomize that secondary.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Great job getting those guys in LSU uniforms. Unfortunately, you only get Delane and Hawsey for 1 year, but still, it was a great year for them.
Shout out to Corey Raymond, man.
Yeah, shout out to Corey Raymond and Jake Olson in that defensive backfield.
The godfather of DBU just keeps doing it, man.
The job that Corey Raymond's done with Monsour Delane, and then the job Jake Olson's done with AJ Hawsey and Tamarcus Cooley.
For sure. And we didn't, and I know we're talking about transfers, and we didn't even really get into on Monday talking about DJ Pickett and his performance this past week.
Yeah, we on the radio broadcast, we gave him the player of the game.
Yeah,
it was like
fantastic.
6 tackles, TFL, sack, interception, true freshman who might not have even known he was going to play as much in the game because Monsour Delane was warming up, trying to see if he could give it a go. They decided, hey, we're gonna need you. We're gonna need you next week, and so he doesn't end up playing in the game, and so DJ's out there the entire game as a true freshman. And I said on the broadcast, he is in line to be the next all-time great one type of guy that we put up there with some of the other top corners that have played. The Mo Claiborns, Tre'Davious White, Patrick Peterson. I think he is in.
He's in line for that for sure. He passed the eyeball test too for sure. He looks the part and plays the part. Goodness gracious!
But the first day we went to training camp, Huck was there. And he walked by. You're like, who's that alien?
Who's that guy? Like, he plays corner, like Richard Sherman, but like way more athletic.
Yeah.
And I know everybody loves you right now, and I want to talk to you, Mr. Lane Kiffin. I know you're listening. If you're coming down here to coach this team, you better keep Corey Raymond.
Oh yeah. Don't.
You better do it. Don't
make that mistake again.
Don't make that mistake.
Don't
pick like.
again.
Don't do what Brian Kelly did and like find the biggest, baddest guy in the yard and go fight him the first day.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's like a great example.
That's like my like for firing Tommy Moffitt. That was my biggest thing. Like he's like, when you go to prison, you find the biggest guy in the yard and you go fight him. Well, you find the biggest guy in the yard and you just go fire him.
Yeah,
prove a point.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.